Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mimi. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you're already an existing subscriber, thank you for being part of the Soul Tribe family. This message that I have that I want to share with my beautiful Soul Tribe family. This message is about that your kingdom spouse is going to protect you. Back then, I made a message about that your kingdom spouse is going to cover you. So this is almost like a part 2 to it, where your kingdom spouse is going to protect you and cover you. So as I was praying and I was asking God, and when I was asking God, I said, God, what is this divine marriage, this divine mission that's going? I said, what will be the biggest problem, or what will be most people issue when the marriage happen? Why will they be afraid? God said it will be trust, because many of us, our trust has been really bad, because people have abused us, used us, took us for a fool, scam us. So when God bring you a husband, you're going to feel like it's too good to be true. You're going to be like, is this person out to get me type of feeling. And I said, God, why would they have trust issue when you are literally sending them their husband or their wife? God said, because they have been so used to heartbreak. They have been so used to scam-like relationship, one-sided relationship. People that have bad motive, or people that were just using them for their money or for benefit, or they were just choosing, they were just choosing people that was not alignment with them. So with that being said, God was telling me that his people have trust issues. But God said, don't worry about the trust issue that you have, because I'm sending you someone that's going to cover you, protect you, almost be like your bodyguard. So your husband is going to make you feel safe. Your husband is going to make you feel covered. Your husband is going to make you feel you will no longer have fear. So many of my brothers and sisters, you've been in life where you always had fear. You never felt safe. This message is not going to be for everybody. But if you have never felt safe, whether in your finance, you never felt safe. You always feel like you was this close to getting kicked out, or you was always going through some financial problem. You never had enough. You never felt safe. In every relationship you never got claimed. There was no rings in the finger, even though you was dating, you was in a relationship, but you was not being claimed. Like, when I say being claimed, it's not like teenager stuff, but nobody was saying, I'm here for this person. You was always the one that say, I'm here for this person, but nobody will show up for you. So you was never safe in no relationship. You never felt safe in any relationship. You never felt safe in your job. Even in your job, you always feel like you was this close to getting fired. You had the potential. They give people promotion better than you when you was the one that was more qualified for it. They put in the work, that did the time. You never felt safe. Your mom or your dad never was there for you because they the one they have to show you. If you don't have good parents in your life, you're going to be going through so much childhood trauma and, different phase of your life that you have to overcome more than someone that have stability. They have both mom and their dad, and they have that emotional support. Well, most people don't have that emotional support from a parent, so they are so easy, they gullible, they naive to the world, tricks to people just, gaslighting them or playing them or tricking them. Once you receive the love first at home, then nobody else can trick you in the world trying to give you love because you are so used to love. But when you're not used to love, then that's when you are easily tricked. So, God said you never felt safe in this world. That's why He's sending you someone. He's sending you your wife or your husband. This person is going to make you feel safe. You never felt safe in this world. You always felt like you was always fighting. You always felt alone. You always feel like nobody really cared about you. Nobody heard you. You always been the bigger person. Always had to look out for people. Always nurturing. You was the nurturing one. But who's here to take care of you? Who's here to look out for you? That's all I'm saying. Who's here to look out for you? You've always been the one. And you don't mind doing it because that's your nature. Some people do good so they can show out. Oh, I help the poor. I help this. But when it's just in your nature, you're just a good person. You just like to help people out. You don't mind helping people out. And most of the time you do it, you're not trying to do it for a reward. You do it because that's the right thing to do. But at the same time, you're human. If I'm always there for everybody, who's there for me? So God is sending somebody to be there for you. You always been there for everybody. Always taking care, making sure everybody's life is better than yours. But how about you? It's time, right? It's time for somebody to take care of you. And this love is going to be so easy for you. You won't have to do nothing. You won't have to convince anybody, kiss nobody but to love you, buy them, pay them all for. You won't have to do nothing. Just be yourself. God said this new love that's coming, this new love is come. It's called, since I've been there for everybody, now I got somebody that's there for me. You've been the biggest sister. You've been the one that's always the babysitter, the grown-up, the mom, the dad, the nurturer, the lover, the mama. Always got to show up, right? But who's been showing up for you? God said, I want to show up for you because you show up for everybody. God said, I take this personal. God said, I take this personal. God said, your safety is personal to me. For many years, I never felt safe. But God said, don't worry, Mimi. I'm sending your husband. He's going to cover you and protect you. You will not be out here with them 3 kids by yourself. Your husband is going to cover you. He's going to be the head of the household. He's going to be the man that, I'll let him lead. He's going to cover me. He's going to protect me. Be my bodyguard. You know what I mean? My protector. So many women out there, I'm not saying you're not safe because I don't want to put that fear out there. I will never be the type of person that put that fear out there to make you feel like to be afraid. But I'm just so emotional because for the last 6 years, I never felt safe. Even though I know God is protecting me, like in the spiritual, I know, I'm protected. I'm protected from entities, demons. I'm not talking about that type of safe. I'm just talking about that. That vulnerability, you out here, you don't have nobody to like cover you. You don't have nobody to like protect you. I know my angels, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel protect me. But I want to have a man that protect me. That protect me in the physical world. My angels protect me in the spiritual world. Also in the physical world too. But I want to have a man that protect me. I know I'll feel safe. And, I won't have to worry about no man just trying to come in my face and be aggressive on me or, trying to how they do. I'll be like, no, I got a husband. Back up, like, real quick. My husband don't play. God is sending you a husband to protect you, to cover you. You're not going to be out here in this world naked anymore. When I say naked, I'm not talking about in the physical realm. You don't have no clothes on. I'm just saying in the spiritual realm, you're so naked out here. God is sending somebody to cover you. You're going to be covered. You're already protected. But God is sending somebody to cover you. Cover your nakedness out here. God said, no, this is mine. God going to send somebody that say, no, this is mine. Let me cover her up. This is my wife. This is my husband. I protect that. I'm a bodyguard to that. Like that movie, that Bodyguard, that Whitney movie, Bodyguard. Your husband is, or your wife is going to protect you. They're not going to let nobody hurt you. So if you've been out here feeling so lonely, you don't feel safe, you don't feel protected, this moment you've been paranoid, you think people out to get you. Or even if you don't think people are out to get you, you just, you've been walking alone by yourself and you're like, God, I don't have nobody to walk with me. I'm walking in this, dangerous neighborhood or this dangerous life. I don't have nobody to protect me. But God been protecting you. But now God say, I'm sending somebody in the flesh to protect you. So your spouse is coming to cover you and to protect you. God has been protecting you, and God is still going to continue to protect you. But God just saying that now he's sending somebody in the flesh, like a bodyguard, to protect you so nobody harm you or hurt you or even try to think to mess with you. So by now God's sending somebody in your life. Your husband has been your protector. Nobody even gonna think of trying. Let's say they was thinking about trying to hurt you. Now they see you got a husband or you got a man in your life or you got a wife or whatever it was. Let's say you're a man and a woman been trying to trick you down or, trap you and whatever they try to do. Now they see you married, they're not going to try that. So God is sending somebody in your life to protect you so nobody mess with you anymore. It's time for you to have freedom and for you not to worry about your safety. God say, I'm going to give you self-confidence to know that your safety will never be compromised. So if you get to hear this message is for anybody lately that's been, you don't feel safe in this world. You feel so lonely and not safe. If you ever had that thought, this is a confirmation. Anytime when you had a feeling or God talked to you and a prophet or somebody else or a messenger come and say the same thing, it is called a double confirmation. So if you've been not feeling safe or you've been paranoid or feeling like you're lonely, feeling like, oh my God, I'm walking in this journey, I might get hurt because nobody's there for me, I'm by myself. This message is for you. But if you say if you have a whole crew, your whole tribe behind you, and they protect you and they don't play about you, this message may not be about you. But if this message about you have not been feeling safe, you've been feeling so lonely in this world by yourself, you barely have friends or a family member, or if you do, they're not on the same wavelength with you. God's saying, I'm sending somebody for you. Don't worry. I got your back. I'm sending somebody for you that's going to take care of you. You've been taking care of everybody. Now it's time for you to get taken care of. So I hope everyone have a wonderful and blessed day. And if you want to have a one-on-one private session with me, go ahead and, go to my website or send me an email. I'm here for everybody. Send me your prayer request. I pray over every prayer request individually. So the reason I decided to do prayer requests because I want to be here for my Soul Tribe family. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to go through this journey alone. Just find your tribe. Find people that can help you and make it easier. You don't have to carry this heavy load by yourself. Let other people help you. So may the Lord have his favor upon you. Bye-bye.